Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly, and I've already mentioned in another video, but I'll mention in this one in case you didn't watch the other video. I was on vacation last week, hence no updates, no uploads for me not being on the lives and out and about quite as much as I was since I was up in Ohio with my dad. Now, we got quite a few packages, wins, buys, etc. in, so I'm going to do a bunch of videos. So I'll make up for it this week and probably have more videos posted than normal. This was my win with KC at KnivesFast on Monday nights. And if you don't know KC, you definitely need to check him out. Great content, great creator, very, very nice guy, family friendly. Perfect. I'll put a link down below to his website, and I'll go ahead and link his storefront, even though he doesn't have anything available right now that I'm aware of, because he hopes when he gets knives and sells them, he hopes to sell them quickly so he can make more knives. So I can understand that. Anyway, I'll go through and we'll do this first. This was part of the giveaway, of course. All this is a giveaway, and this was donated by our friend Tim B. And this is an awesome little carry that you can just hook in. You got a ruler, you've got just a lot bottle opener, a lot of uses for this multi-tool. So it's got the flathead screwdriver, a file. Yep, definitely works. Butterfly wrench, bottle opener, ruler, I already mentioned that, and the hex wrench. So this is a very handy item to have. Toss it in your go bag, clip it onto the outside of a bag. It works. This is a good item. And next was the awesome O-Clip O-Light. As you can see, I have not opened it. It's still sealed. And the flag variant, win-win. These, if you haven't tried these little mites here, I'll show you mine. See, that's the actual size of it. But this I keep handy for what I need to do. But they are an awesome knife. But see, you can sit there and cycle through. You've got, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but this works. And you can clip it onto your hat, you can clip it onto your shirt, you can clip it onto a bag. If you've got a bike, you can probably figure out some way to clip it onto it. There's just multiple things, and it's magnetic. Let me see here. There it is. It's magnetic. So these are awesome, awesome knives. I mean, knives. I got knives on the brain. Lights to have if you don't have one. Just saying. So this super winner to go along with my sailboat. And then we'll save the knife to last. He also included, of course, his swag bags are awesome. And he gave me a pickled steel. I got a lot of these. I don't need it, but we'll cycle that back around. Of course, KnivesFast. Ooh, I got 2 of those. I bet, Casey, you screwed up. You gave me 2. The bunny for Tempest Knives and KnivesFast combination. If you watch him, you understand the whole bunny concept, the same as the killer bunny. That is just awesome. Of course, his KnivesFast. Downdraft. His downdraft was one of his newer releases. And Tempest knives. There. Traditional pocket knives sticker. If you know, it's Austin at TPK, Austin and Brian. They're 2 awesome guys. I've actually visited them this last week. New Breed EDC. An awesome reflective Kaiser sticker. A Saturday Knife Live eye patch. Ranger Eye, which I don't think I have this one. If I do, I need to find it on my little board and double check that. But that one will be staying. A Butter KnivesFast knife, number 217. Signed by Trevor. I have to keep this away from my cat. For some reason, my cat, I got another one, and she tried to chew on the end, and I had to put it up. So I need to find somewhere to actually put those. Of course, Saturday Knife Live sticker, concept sticker, Holt Blade Works, awesome sticker. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Gingerblade Man. Ooh, another Kaiser reflective sticker. I know this person. He gave me 2 of these also. Is he trying to tell me something? Does he not like my stickers? Of course, Stacy Bolster Blades, wonderful, gorgeous. I love her stickers. Adventure 50, EDC with gear. Glow Rhino, they have some nice stuff. Pickled Still. I know he pre-does these packets, and that's why those are in there. I'm just picking on him. Tim B, awesome. I only had like 1 left, so I keep those. I'm stingy with those. Oh Father, Lefty EDC. That's another great channel to check out if you haven't. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Oh, a Christmas note for Smoky Mountain Knife Works one. Land of the Free because of the Brave. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Concept Fenrir sticker. Smoky Mountain Knife Works St. Bowie, patron saint of blades. you know. Oh, yeah, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They have some awesome little stickers. Pins and pen blades. Wonderful person. Sharp AF. Cool sticker. Blade Binge. Tour knives. And this was out of everything here. I'm so happy to get this. Let's see if I can get it to where it's not reflecting quite so much. There we go. I got too much light going on. But it's a Killer Bunny that's actually drawn by Casey's daughter Ashley, and it's Killer Baba Bunny, number 138. This is the first one we've gotten, and we've won 4. Is this the 4th time? Maybe the 5th time from Casey over the last year or so. So I am, Boba Tea. But this is, I had to figure out something to put it in that will work. Let me see here. That may not fit. Would fit like this, but then I couldn't stand it on the corner. I'll look to see if I can get some kind of display for this, because that I don't want to get messed up. So that one's going ahead and getting put up right now. But wonderful swag bag. And let's see here. We'll clear off the other additional stuff out of the way. And we will leave the Winds. We'll leave Trevor's sign knife, and we'll leave the stickers. We only need 1 of those. Let's see if we can get this looking nice. There we go. And then the Win, he got, if you haven't, Knives Rights, I think they take donations year round. Maybe where they do the giveaways, they only do, I think, that once a year. So that's probably done. But this was for donations he got from Knife Rights, the SOG, and he's taped it all up so it wouldn't go spinning around. Let's see here. Might just be better to recut the tape. There we go. Did I get it all? Yes. And this is the SOG Diverge XR folding knife. And it's been Free the Knives because they do a lot of stuff for different people in different states, so that way they can actually have the right to carry a knife, whether it's one of these, an auto, a bigger knife, whatever the variation is. They are an awesome place to do. It's like the other rights. Pick and choose which ones you want, but I think pretty much if you're watching this, you'd like knives, And that's something that maybe in your state, this is too big because it's over 3 inches. You know, maybe they won't allow you to carry this. So this is something that you may want to think about donating to. And God, that's gorgeous. That red and black, that red aluminum. And this was a great win. Thank you, KC. I greatly appreciate it. This was awesome. The light, the Tim B sailboat. I know these are getting the sailboat, and I think he has a shark one also that Tim B gives out. From what I understand, they may be limited. There may not be many more of those floating around other than what's out now. I'm not real sure about that. May have to double check me. But Tim B's another wonderful person. If you're in the community, I'm sure you've seen him on multiple lives. But I will sit there and set a link to KC's channel and to the Knife Rights channel, if I remember. As we know, you know how my brain is. And I'll try and link anything and everything that I can think of that might be a good link for people to check out. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and looking at what we've gotten. Greatly appreciate it. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.